guys, welcome back to my channel. And today, as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about finding a balance. This is going to be episode 1. This is going to be a series that I don't know how many of the series I'm going to do. I just know that, when it comes to finding a balance, you can do this within a lot of things. Yourself, when it comes to friends and family, just everything. Finding a balance with social media, just anything. So I'm really focusing on the work and home today, because if I try to just throw everything all in one video, y'all be watching an hour to 2 hour long video, and I'm gonna be all over the place because you gotta have your thoughts organized, and I'm gonna be talking about one topic and jumping to the next. It's just easier for me to do this way. So let me just go ahead and get started. I was stay-at-home mom, and now for two and a half weeks, almost 3 weeks, I just started working. And what I mean within those 2 weeks and a half, everything has went really hectic. I mean, just getting chores done and getting important stuff done. Like, I make a to-do list and it just don't get done. It gets pushed off and put on the back burner. Disorganization, I'm losing stuff, I'm losing important papers, I'm throwing papers around, I'm not as organized as I was before. Like, boys' sleep schedules are off. Like, everything is slowly but surely dysfunctioning up. With that, it just comes a bunch of frustrations and irritation and headaches and a lot of things. So as I'm doing this video, guys, I will be reading my notes because I do want to touch certain topics and I don't want to forget them, because this is like, I want to help. I want to help everyone. I'm not just doing this just to be doing a YouTube video. Like, I want you to know, like, hey, I go through this stuff, this is what I do to help, or this is what I read to help, this is what I listen to help, this is what I do for this situation. Because with me trying to become a life coach, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. Like, during these dysfunctional times, to sit and look back at a lot of things, it just helps. So I'm gonna be starting with procrastination. Like, when it comes to finding a balance between work and home, procrastination is a big problem with that, because we have people that work and come home and do not feel like doing chores, do not feel like, don't feel like cleaning the kitchen, don't want to clean the living room, don't want to clean their room. They get off work, we don't want to do that. You feel me? Now with that, it's a domino effect. Not cleaning one day, I'm gonna clean it the next day, and then the next day add it on more dirty to it, and then it's more dirty, then you really don't want to clean it, then you're losing stuff, and then frustration, and so on and so on and so forth. It's just a domino effect after that. So I have reasons on why you procrastinate, and I got these. This is strictly off of Let's Talk mental health on Instagram. So I'm gonna have a link in the comment below, and I might put up a little picture up here so I can go follow them. And I'm gonna be bringing up the posts that I use during this. Like, I'm not gonna plagiarize anything or act like I came up with anything, because I did not. I read this and I really agree with it, so I'm sharing it with y'all. So, reasons on why you procrastinate. Number 1, fear of experiencing the emotion associated with doing the work. And yeah, like, when I look at like this list and I'm sitting here connecting to some things I might on reasons on why I procrastinate, and this is a big one. Like, I'll sit there and think about, like, if I'm thinking about cleaning the kitchen, I'm dreading it. I'm dreading how I'm gonna feel while cleaning the kitchen, so I don't want to do it. I'm already assuming I'm just gonna dread it, so I'm just like, yeah, no. And I'm like that with kind of like almost any situation when it comes to cleaning the house. Now that I'm working or whatever, I just don't want to do it. Number 2, you're struggling. 3, feeling overwhelmed. 4, your tendency to self-sabotage. Bing, bing, bing. That's another one. That's me. Like, yes, I am prone to self-sabotage, but I recognize that, I realize that, and I'm working on it. You feel me? 5, fear of negative feedback. I don't fear that, but I see that, like, on why, people would procrastinate doing something, because, like, okay, I'll use me and my boyfriend as an example. See, before, I would nag about how my boyfriend would clean. If he didn't clean the right way, I wanted it to be done. So if I'm just sitting here nagging 24/7 about how he cleans, like, why would he want to clean? So when the house is dirty, why would he feel like he should clean? Because if he does, he's just gonna get negative feedback for it. You feel me? Stuff like that. Parents do it to kids, and just it's all around thing. Like, if you just sit there and realize what you say, like, you complain about how someone cleans, or you don't ever do this right, and they're trying their best, they're cleaning, or that's just how they clean, and you're just being negative about it, they're not gonna be more motivated to clean. You feel me? Not even just to clean, just to do anything. Homework, like, just a whole list of things. I'm sorry, I cannot think right now. But just anything that you might procrastinate. Okay? Even when it comes to, like, being creative and making videos, making music, making art, you're fearing negative feedback. So you're holding off making music, you're holding off making art, you're holding off making a YouTube video because you're already trying to foresee people talking negative about your content. You feel me? Stuff like that. You like to be rebellious. I'm not quite for sure what they mean about this one. I mean, like, of course, I get what it says, like, you like being rebellious. I do know that there are people who don't like being told what to do. That's another one. Like, they'll go, if they're doing something, they'll go do it. But once you tell them to do it, they're not going to do it. They're going to do it at their own time. Okay? Anxiety. And anxiety is a whole nother conversation in itself. I personally cannot speak for people with anxiety, but with me having a boyfriend that has anxiety, a sister that has anxiety, me trying to study about anxiety, I kind of see things they go through and different types of anxiety, and it's a lot. It is stressful, especially if they're in the process of having an anxiety attack. It's just a lot. Like, a lot to process and a lot to, so I know that would play a part in procrastination. And it's just a pattern. And yeah. Yep. This is also a quote. This is the caption from this post. And I agree with this as well. This is why I'm telling you this. Like I said, this is at Let's Talk Mental Health. And this is what they said. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It is not a sign of laziness. Most of the time, we are actually procrastinating with subconscious intentions of feeling better, but often leads us feeling worse, which is totally true. Like, at that moment, we're not doing something because we don't want to feel the emotions we think we're going to feel that's attached with that, with whatever work you're trying to avoid. But with that, like I said, it creates a domino effect and it makes things worse down along the line. Also, they said, in my opinion, the key to beating procrastination is self-compassion and self-awareness, becoming aware of how you spend your time. And that is a big one. Like literally how you spend your time. I was writing about it, how I was gonna talk about this, and how we spend our time is a really big one. I know I'm gonna bring up social media, and I try not to act like it's not the most consuming thing in people's life, but having witnessed me sit here and do that with these 2 weeks, I'm like, I am a victim of that. Like I chose not to clean because I didn't feel like cleaning, or I chose not to go to the post office to go, do stuff that I need to do, important stuff that I need to do. I chose not to do that. I'd rather be on my phone or watching videos or watching YouTube or avoiding that whole situation altogether. And if I just really would have managed my time and what I do, I could have did everything I had listed to do. I wouldn't have to do it all last minute. So we're all just, I'm not saying that everyone does this. We're all victims to something. If it's being on your phone, being on the game, watching TV, just there's a lot of things when it comes to that. Now with that being said, I'm reading from my life coaching book. When it comes to this whole procrastination stuff, or just issues that we have in general when it comes to work and home, I look at this list, the reflect, find the pattern, attach the emotion, find the lie, come to terms. You feel me? Like that's my list of things when it comes to everything, because with everything, like I said, that domino effect that can happen, that can lead up to you having a bad day at work. That can lead up to you coming home with an attitude or being upset, or you projecting your negative feelings just from something so small that got so big. And it domino effect, it built up and you blew up. So when it comes to what's irritating you, figure it out. figure out what you want to do about that situation, because majority of the time it's our own fault on why we're in certain situations. I can't get mad about something getting turned in late when I had this amount of time to do it, and I kept on putting it off because I had this amount of time to do it. And then I ended up forgetting about it when it got to that time, turned it in late, and now I gotta restart or whatever. You feel me? Things I do that I'm trying to do in my household, cause like I said, I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm going through this stuff right now myself. I'm learning, I'm doing, so I'm trying to pass on what I'm doing so it could help y'all. And a lot of that is just, like they said, like self-compassion and self-awareness. You need to realize what you're doing. You're getting upset about everything you didn't do, but you're not thinking about why you didn't do it and everything else in between. Okay? First, when it comes to the home situation, work and home, I try not to bring my frustrations from work and project them on to my family at home. because everyone projects differently. A lot of people hold in what they go through at work or what they go through at home, and vice versa. And it can just be explosive in either situation. You feel me? And you gotta choose. Like, if I'll give y'all an example. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. If I had a bad day at work, I come home pissed off from my day at work. I don't want to talk to no one. I don't want to clean. I don't want to do nothing. I want to go to bed. I'm getting irritated. I'm yelling. I have an attitude. I'm projecting everything that happened at work onto my family, and they don't deserve that. You feel me? And I know, like, on top of that, coming home to a dirty house probably will make that even 10 times worse. Like, man, like, I already had a bad day at work and I'm coming home to a dirty house. Like, you're projecting. And a lot of people don't stop and realize that what they're doing, they feel like it's justified. Like, you should have cleaned while I was at home. While you was at home and I was at work. But even if you feel like that's true, how you say things and how you talk to people, it always affects stuff. Like, really, in relationships is a lot. Like, how you talk to your partner, how you talk to your kids, yelling at them and just letting out all your frustrations from work onto them. Like, it's not cool, y'all. Okay? So when you coming home and you feel like you're frustrated like that, take a minute, just greet everyone, tell your partner how you been, even if you don't want to ask them how your day is, just greet them, tell them you love them. Go take a minute for yourself. In the bathroom, hold on. Number 1, reflect. You can do this anywhere. Taking a shower, taking a walk, while you're driving, or even while you're cleaning the house. That's you in cleaning. Reflect. Just sit there and think about the whole situation or whatever the problem was. Attach the emotion to it and figure out what you need to do about it. Or if it serves anything, like if it serves you. And there's no point in if there's something that you can't fix, there's no point. You can't change people's behavior. You can't change people's behaviors and you can't change people's thoughts. So if that's something that you're bringing home, you need to let that go. And I know it's easier said than done, because I had always been victim to people's thoughts and people's behavior, or how they treated me or what they said to me or what they think about me, and always brought it home. Not even just when I was working, when I was in school too, but now that I'm older, I'm just sitting here like I don't care. Not that I don't care, it's just like, what's my point of stressing about how someone thinks of me? Because at the end of the day, the people that talk about you really don't know you. They don't know, they might know of you from school, from work, or friends of a friend or whatever, but they don't know you. So why sit here and stress about what they think or what they're talking about or what they're spreading about when you can't change that? You know what I mean? So that's why I like trying to keep not really, like, I vent sometimes about work to my boyfriend, but what I mean keeping at home situations, not at work, because that is work. That is work. I'm not gonna say these people aren't your friends, but you can be friendly, but I wouldn't always bring your at-home problems to work, because they can cause drama, you can cause unnecessary people in your business, and so on and so forth. You feel me? So like literally when it comes to this situation, I think I haven't touched every bit of the situation I could have talked about, but like I said, I'm going through this now. I'm going through this as we speak, and I'm trying to figure it out all myself, and this so far has helped. And also trying to get back organized and writing out what I need to do and actually acting upon it. You can write out something, you can write out stuff on your calendar, you can do everything, like you can envision it, but if you don't actually take the steps to actually start doing it, you're not gonna get done what you need to get done. You're not gonna get organized, you're not gonna get everything settled. The chaos is still gonna happen because you just did nothing but, this is what I want to happen, but you're not making it happen. You feel me? If I want to get my car back on the schedule, I gotta actually act upon that. You feel me? Even though no matter how tired I am or if I don't want to do it, if I want him on the schedule, I'm gonna have to do that. And that means waking him up early from his sleep, laying him down, not letting him take a nap, stuff like that. If I want to get him on the schedule, that's just what I'm gonna have to do. You feel me? I'm not just gonna say, oh, I want him to get on a better sleep schedule and not do anything about it and just let him be up all night and be up all morning and sleep all day. Like, that don't do nothing but hinder you. You let him sleep because you don't want to, don't just write out stuff, actually act upon that stuff. You feel me? Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna clean it later. Instead of saying I'm gonna clean it later, I'm like, I think if I don't clean this now, it's not gonna get cleaned at all. I'm gonna be pissed off later. That's how I literally am saying this now. I'm not saying, oh, I'm gonna do it later, forget them dishes, or forget doing this. If I do not do it now, I'm not going to do it later, and I'm gonna get pissed off. Okay? Have your own mantra. And like literally, if anyone has just more tips when it comes to the situation, like I said, I don't think I said this, I'm not a professional when it comes to this stuff. Like I said, I'm going through it. I'm trying things out. I'm reading new things. And also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I have a life coaching page. If you want to follow that, usually stuff I come across that I really agree with and I want to share with people, I do share on my page or on my story. Y'all can follow me on there and, look at that stuff. But if y'all have any tips that help you around the house, because everyone's situations are different. Everyone doesn't have kids. Everyone doesn't, everyone doesn't, actually go out and work. We have the stay-at-home worker, like the work from homes or the stay-at-home parents. And like I said, a stay-at-home parent is a job.
It is a job. It is a job. No matter how much people want to think about it, like, oh, you're home all day with the kids and it's still a job. You act like that's not a whole toddler to watch, bathe, feed all day. It's not just oh, we gonna stick them in a room and let them play and they watch their self-type stuff. Like, no. Like, babies, you gotta actually watch them. Okay, you told us you gotta watch them. And then the ones that are older, like, come on now.
So I hope this video was enjoyable for y'all guys. I try not to make it too long, and as I can see, it is like 20 something minutes long. I will probably try to put like little timestamps in the description so people can skip around to certain parts of the video to figure out like what parts they want to watch. If I don't mind if I don't watch it at all, really. It's just, I'll just be fine with the support, the likes. So with the next episode video, it's going to be either finding a balance with yourself, which I would have a lot more information about. Like, literally when it comes to yourself and just the thinking process, the self-healing, the self-care, all of that, that's literally probably gonna be my next video, because I was trying to figure that out, what I wanted to do, like friends or family or episode 2 is going to be finding a balance with yourself. That's what that's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. If y'all guys keep on watching these videos, I will eventually be doing a giveaway. And only the people that watch to the end know about the giveaway, because I'm not going to say nothing. I mean, like, I'll say something by the time
I get the video ready number 2 out. I'll probably try to upload at least once a week. I'm not even if I do multiple videos in a week, they're probably not going to be like the same segment. So if I upload this one tomorrow and upload another video this week, it's not going to be another Finding a Balance video. Finding a Balance video, I'm going to upload once a week. I have a set date just there, like Monday to Wednesday. It's going to be once a week. I'm going to upload one of these videos.
So thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe, please share, please give me a follow on Instagram, and all the information will be in the comment description below. Thank you.